What's up? This is Cedric Lee Bradley. Welcome to my channel Backstage, and we're about to get into the 63rd 2021 annual Grammy Awards, the highs and the lows, wins, the losses, the snubs. So I'm going to give you a chance to hit that subscribe button so we can get into this jam right now. Let's do this.
Music, fashion, inspiration, creativity, elevating your dreams to a lifestyle and beyond just an activity.
So the highlight performance, there were many performances. Silk Sonic was in there, and that's my hit right now. So I'm rooting for them. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, Soul Sonic, Leave the Door Open was on. They were giving you 70s Soul Train vibe, looking all cool in their brown suits. And the hit performance, I think after I think everyone's quite weary of many performances, so that WAP performance, which didn't happen to after 10 p.m. or at 10 p.m. Was tamed down, and it was Megan and Cardi B, they bring you fire, but they tamed it down. The chorus was wet, 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 and not wet and gushy, as it should be, because children do watch the show, and we want to keep it civilized and respectable. But they did perform, and they did a great job. They held it down. Kudos to Taylor Swift, who just won third win in a row for Album of the Year, which has only been done by Stevie Wonder, Frank Sinatra, and Paul Simon. So big ups to Taylor Swift. Girl power. Come on, let's go Taylor Swift. Come on, Taylor Swift. She works hard, so that's a difficult feat to do, especially in a branch that's more focused to be a male-dominated industry. Not so much this year. One of the most intense, amazing moments of the whole evening, for me, from my perspective, was Lil Baby's performance, The Bigger Picture, featuring the audio of James Baldwin. That performance was everything. That performance was just mind-blowing in its effect, in that presentation of truth and emotion, and that gripping that feeling of, this is where we are, this is what we feel, this is what we are through with, this is what we need to be done with. The bigger picture. The other tricky situation, there was quite a bit of a tension with Justin Bieber, actually, because they listed him under pop artist, and he did not take to that very well. He felt like he had put in his dues, and he's been in the game for so long, and he started out, as a child, performing and singing under the wings of Usher. Usher kind of sort of mentored him through, and his last album, Changes, I think it's called Changes, he felt like that album was strictly R&B. I've heard the tracks, and I've listened to the album, and I've seen live performances, and I've watched videos. I can definitely say it sounds R&B to me. R&B has been so off the table for him. Why? It's interesting. Who decides that? When does that transition happens? Who decides from the sound, what sound is R&B in that department? But I definitely think from the video, from the visual effects, from what I was seeing and from what I was hearing, it was definitely R&B. And he was not really happy about that. I think that it was a very touching moment when her won Song of the Year. I saw the speech she made with the Song of the Year with the title, I Can't Breathe. 2020 was a very difficult year, so I think it will never be forgotten. An historical year that just challenged us in many different ways. We know the situation behind that song, which will make 2020 definitely an unforgettable year, with many other topics as well to go with that. But congratulations to her for that win, because it really was a song that hit home, just simply for justice. I think that was really a beautiful win for her. It was a very strong year for women, and it's about time for them to get paid their due. They work hard, if not harder, because the struggle is much harder for women, in an industry where it's just male dominated, and we know that has always been an issue. Equal pay, as well as proper treatment, correct, respect for the hard work they put in, and you see that it pays off. And to Billie Eilish, coming in with Record of the Year with Everything I Wanted. Come on, baby. Everything I Wanted. That was really quite some pretension happening there with the Grammy Awards, because The Weeknd was, strangely enough, not nominated for a single award for his album, which was the best-selling album in 2020. Literally the best-selling album, and they did not nominate him for a single award. Strange, but the situation is that the inside gossip was that he was double booked to perform at the awards, at the Grammy Awards, and he's performing at the Super Bowl. So that was a big back and forth about which performance he was going to do, which performance he was not going to do, and he opted for the Super Bowl. So that caused a lot of tension, and then they came to agreement, they said they came to agreement to perform at both, which ended up in effect not working out. That, however, seemed to have people thinking that he was not nominated because he did not perform at the awards. That's when the public information came that he was boycotting the Grammy Awards. And it's unfortunate. I mean, if someone is a best-selling album of the whole year, which he was, I think that it's justifiable that he should be at least nominated at least once. I'm just saying, I don't know. I mean, it's very tricky to understand the situation. That was a response to the situation from the Grammy department, saying that he was not nominated because of the performance situation for the Grammys. So that was not a factor that was played in him not being nominated, but it still doesn't justify him not being nominated. I'm not a part of the department. I'm also not a part of his camp, so I don't know it, but it just seems very strange that would be possible. But yes, he didn't perform at the Grammys, and he will be performing at the Super Bowl. Let's see what that brings, and what this whole boycott brings. I mean, I think once you boycott something, how do you make your way back how do you make good with the committee after a situation like that? He did make a post on his Instagram page, his statement saying he wants transparency. I can understand that. Let's see what happens. What the outcome will be, what their actual statement will pertain. We don't really know. We'll see if there will even be a statement from that department. So, on to my hometown girls, Beyonce and Megan Thee Stallion won for Savage. My girl Beyonce won 28 awards, 28 Grammy Awards. She won 4 last night, and 28 she has altogether. She and Megan Thee Stallion won for Best Rap Song, Best Rap Duo, Best Rap Group, Best Rap Track, Best Rap Girls, Best Rap Chicks from Houston, Texas. Best, y'all. Brown Skin Girl won, Black Parade, Savage. So let me know what you think. If you watch the Grammy Awards, go back and watch some of the performances. Let me know what you think of the winners, about the drama. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below, and we'll be back soon. Peace. Till next time.